Hello, my amazing YT family. It's been like ages and I have missed you all so much. I am doing great and trust you all are too. Today, we'll be making a quick egusi soup. Do not forget to do all the beautiful stuff on here. Like, comment, share to whoever you think it will benefit. And if you're not part of the family yet, please do consider clicking the subscribe button. I also want to use this opportunity to say thank you so much to all who checked in on me and also the baby. I really do appreciate your love, your well wishes, concern, messages and phone calls. I want to say thank you to Beauty Eden, Stella Dennis family, Live with Rosie, Anne's Cooking and More, Beautiful Shine TV. If I don't mention your name, please do not be offended. I appreciate you all and I love you all. To all who have been sharing my videos and also watching my videos, thank you. I appreciate and love you all. Now let's get cooking. For the protein, I'll be using some goat's meat, cow stripe, which I have already cleaned and washed in the pot. I am going to add chopped onions. In here I have ginger, garlic and also my seasoning cubes. And then sea salt. I'll let this steam on its own juice for about 10 minutes. Then I'll come back to add water to it and allow it cook properly. So that is that with the protein. Let me show you all the other ingredients that will be required for this egusi soup. Stick around please. So for the rest of the ingredients that we'll be using for this egusi soup, I have here uziza seed, I have fresh pepper, you can actually use dry pepper, I have crayfish in here, I have the main ingredients, egusi, and also on this plate I have my fish and stockfish which I'm going to be washing with warm water, and that is my chopped onions. I'm going to be blending this egusi with some onions, while the other one I will use for cooking. The rest will be used for cooking. And here I have my palm oil. I have already added the onions to the melon seed. I'm going to be blending it with my big blender with water. That's why the onions is there. So, I hear recently, actually not too recent, I watched a video where detergent is being used to preserve things like melon seed up north in Nigeria. I don't know if it's done all over Nigeria. So one has to be very careful. If you buy egusi, best to wash before blending and cooking with it, to be on the safe side. Apart from even the detergent, it takes off all dirt and helps you to reduce illness you get. So I've added my uziza seed to my coffee blender. I'm just going to blend this. When it's properly blended, then I can add the fresh pepper. For my leaves, I'm going to be using frozen spinach and then just a bit of bitter leaf to cut down the sweetness of the egusi. So let's go back to the pot of the meat now. So I changed the pot I was using to boil the meat because it spilled over. The meat is well cooked at this point. So I'm just going to add the stockfish to it. The stockfish is not the very hard one, so it's going to get soft. So I'll just let it come to a boil again. Then we'll come back to add all the other items. See, the stockfish didn't take long to start stuffing. Now I'm going to be adding the rest of the items. For the fish, it's been washed and deboned. So I'll just add that to it. Pepper. Fresh pepper, uziza seed I blended, and of course crayfish. I won't be adding any seasoning or salt at this point until much later if needed when I test it. I'm not using a lot of water at this point. You come to understand when we add up the egusi. Remember, I blended the egusi with water in my blender. So, depends on the liquid you want on in your soup, rather. So I'll just allow this boil. Ten minutes later, this is where we are. So I'm just going to take this pot off the stove and then bring onto the stove another pot. Turning in the egusi, blended egusi now. So to the pot, the blended egusi, I'm going to be adding the chopped onions. I'm going to cook this egusi for 10 to 15 minutes while stirring. You just keep stirring so that it doesn't get burnt. Stir, leave it for a minute, stir again. You just keep stirring. Then you're going to see that it will actually cake. We're almost there. This has been cooking for 10 minutes. Right? It will bubble just like you can see, it's as if it's splashing. That's why I'm stirring. I don't want everywhere messy. Okay, guys, here we go. So our egusi has caked, as you can see. Here it is. And I'm going to turn in the other ingredients. You see the reason why I did not use so much of water when I was steaming the stockfish. Here will now determine how much water we need. I'm going to be adding the palm oil at this point now. I'm just going to cover and allow it to cook. Alright, back to it to stir. At this point, I'm now going to test for salt and everything. Okay. The taste is okay, salt and seasoning. So I'll just let it cook for another 5 minutes before I add my vegetables, and then the food will be ready. Time to add our vegetables. This is looking beautiful already. And the little bitter leaf. This is dry bitter leaf. I don't have a fresh one. This is actually optional. Whatever leaf you choose to use, your ugu leaf. The spinach is just a little frozen. So I'll leave it for 2 minutes and then the food is ready. I'll come back to show you guys when it's done. Fam, our soup is ready. Time to go to the dining table. This is looking delicious. And I also assure you it tastes so delicious as well. So we are going to the dining table. Come over, come over, come over, come over. What do you want? Fufu, wheat, semo, eba. Let's go and enjoy.